today I like to deliver. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So today I like to deliver a special speech about question of value and on Snapchat and Instastory. So let me ask you guys a question. Who are in this room using Snapchat? Only one?
Millennials.
Okay. That means it supports my topic. And who's using Instastory or Instagram?
Woo!
Okay.
It's the
Using
people.
both Snapchat and Instagram? Snapchat, Instagram? No, okay. So at least everyone uses one of them, right? And we call them as a kind of platform of social media. And actually, only after the emergence of Facebook, the world experiences the era of social media family, which allow people to interact each other through the internet. Since then, social media family have been enriched with so many apps, including Twitter, where is Pat? It's not here. Pinterest, Instagram, and Snapchat. And also, ever since, they are already competing with each other for what? For users and for subscribers, right? And so, Instagram and Snapchat. And in my, which one is better in your opinion? Snapchat or Instastory?
Instastory.
So, even though maybe you are agree, because in your personal opinion, I will give you and try to strengthen your opinion with another evidence. With, not only on your personal opinion. And I also personally think that Instastory is better than its rival, Snapchat. And today I will not convince you, but I want to strengthen your opinion about why Instastory is favored and winning this competition. So maybe we can start with a brief history about Snapchat and Instastory. So actually, Snapchat was established in 2011 with the initial name of Peekaboo. So the original name of the Snapchat is Peekaboo. And it is released for iOS operating phones in 2012 and 2011, and then 2012 for the Android. This one is the App Store, this one is the Play Store. And one of the main principle of Snapchat is that pictures and images are only available for a certain period of time before they disappear. So like to share a moment, delete by default and enjoy conversation. So unless you save them. And the duration is only 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And since then, Snapchat has improved and added their features, including My Story in 2015, which allow users to compile images in chronological order. And in August 2017, according to statistics.com, they have around 170 million daily active users for Snapchat. As for Instagram, it was launched for iOS phones in 2010 and for Android in 2012. The main concept is a bit different from the Snapchat. The main concept is to be an online photos and videos album which are private for your friends or available for the public. And also Instagram is introduced its newest feature called Instastory in 2016, only a year after Snapchat released My Story. And some people called it as a copycat. Even they called it as a Snapgram. Nevertheless, its popularity is growing tremendously, reaching 250 million daily active users. And this statement, according to the Facebook company, as the holding company of the Instagram. As both seems to have their fans, an influencer or famous people marketing agency called Media Kicks released a shocking report in April 2017. It says that top 12 influencers on Snapchat who has near 100 million followers actually post 25% more on Instastory rather than Snapchat. So I emphasize this way. They are Snapchat users. They are famous people in Snapchat who already has 100 million followers. and they prefer Instastory more than Snapchat. And why this is happening? The first reason may be because it is difficult to find someone on Snapchat. Both Snapchat and Instagram have their search page. On Snapchat we call it discover page, discover tab. On this discover tab, it is a great place to find the biggest things happening. And if you can see, there's only a big brand here, like BuzzFeed, IGN, CNN, People, and so on and so forth. And it's almost impossible for these famous people, like for example, the one that you make DIY hack videos on Instastory, that usually we can see that, and usually people use post a video on simple cooking recipes instruction. They cannot be found on this page on Snapchat. And while in this Instagram, it suggests users based on likes and followers. Like on Explore tab in Instagram, they can suggest videos like watch videos you might like and the posts you might like. So if the influencer and the followers have the same interest, Instagram help them to redirect the followers to the influencers. While on the Snapchat, they only care for big brand and big companies. And that's why the influencer is leaving away the Snapchat and move to the Instastory more. Like for example, like this, we compare this one is biggest CNN, this one is like ordinary people. Instagram, Snapchat. And the second reason, adding the inconvenience, any snaps or just posts on Snapchat are not publicly ready. Both Snapchat and Instastory enable users to save their posts privately, but Snapchat saves it into memory section, which is private. And if you want to share it into your followers, you have to post it again. While on Instagram or Instastory, and this one apps for save posts on Snapchat. While Instastory, you can automatically save Instagram stories directly into your feed. FEED, or feed. Okay, so if you save your story, your followers can directly see it without having you pause it again, and you don't have to do this unnecessary action. It will save your time. And for the last reason, Instagram and Instastory has more users, which means more audience. As a result, it's not necessary for influencers to move back to Snapchat if Instastory do basically the same things, right? In this statistic provided by TechCrunch reports in August. This one is data from August 2017, and it's released, and that Instagram has 700 million monthly users, while Snapchat only have 250 million monthly daily active users. And for Instastory itself, it has approximately 200 million daily active users, and Snapchat only have around 170 million daily active users. Which means if you post your brand, your product, it is more likely that people will see it and people will buy it, right? Because the audience is great, it's bigger there. And also, BufferApp.com also released a statistic. We can focus on this engagement level. On Instastory, there are 28% higher view rate for Instagram stories, while engagement level is fall by 40%. I mean, if you in this online marketing terms, there are engagement rate means like when you post something, people's followers will like, share, or comment on your post. It is a positive impact for your products because it is more likely for them to buy it or to subscribe to your channel. So, and this one demographically, Instastory still win over Snapchat. So my conclusion is, from my explanations, it is obvious why Instastory overshadows Snapchat. Not only provide an easier access to a people, And an ease of setting story is also provide a huge base of users and a higher engagement level. So just end it with a quote. There's always a quote that says it is quality rather than quantity, right? But it seems that Instastory and our Instagram have these aspects, and that's why it is obvious Instastory will win this competition. Thank you. Any comments or questions?
What's the time? 9 minutes, 23 seconds.
Not 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Great. Any comment or question?
I think it's interesting for how he put the strategy because he knew the minute before his speech that the audience won't oppose